Hello. Today is October 17th, 2016. We have the third and final presidential debate Wednesday. And I really want Donald Trump to put on a strong showing and put out a knockout punch for Hillary. He's really got to go. He's got to go hard. I mean, there's a lot of things that he can hit her with. There's a lot of corruption. That WikiLeaks has been relentless on her. Although you're not going to see the media put it on. They're not going to put it on because two of their biggest donors are cable companies, cable networks. And there's your cable news, your network news. They're not putting it on. So it's up to people like me, right-wing radio hosts. It's up to us to get it out there. So everything from the State Department pressuring the FBI to declassify some of her emails before they went public so they can show that she didn't have any classified material on that server, which we knew was a lie anyway. Her whole campaign is a well-crafted, well-choreographed lie. The only thing that aren't lies is when she falls down and has those seizures. 2 hours after the 9/11, she shows up and, a little girl just runs out. That's fake. 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 I'm sick of it. Everything she does is fake. And with her top 10 donors, 6 of them being the world's biggest banks, 2 of them law firms, and 2 of them cable systems, there's nothing left for us. That's who she's going to be. The president of the top 10 donors. Not us. But Donald Trump is going to be our president. All of our president. I don't know how anybody thinks her policies are going to do anything to improve our state in this country. I mean, it's just going to be Obama for 4 more years, maybe 8 more years. The Democrats keep selling us this big bag of shit is good, delicious fudge. And after every election, we look in that bag and say, God damn it, it's a bag of shit. It's not fudge. And then when 4 years rolls around, we're sorry, but here's the fudge this time. Oh, okay. We take the fudge. After the election, it's another bag of shit. And it looks like it's a good chance this might happen again. Hillary's handing you a bag of shit, but the only thing is, the shit smells from far away. If you can't tell it's a bag of shit by now, we're going to get what we deserve. I mean, look at her past. I mean, besides her rapist husband, I even got kicked out of Oxford at 19 years old for raping a girl. You got the L'Oreal Space Technologies, Johnny Chung, millions of dollars in the Clinton campaign, Clinton fund. Oh, look, here's some missile technology for you now. Chinese can shoot our satellites out of orbit. That's nice. Something they never would have had if it wasn't for her. And what about Ross Adams? Uranium One? Oh, represented by the Russians. Here's $2.8 million in the Clinton fund. Oh, here you go. Here's 20% of America's uranium. Cha-ching, cha-ching. $675,000 from Lehman Brothers for talking fees, speaking fees. Yeah, she told them, I'm going to rein you in. No more free ride for you. No more government bailout for you. Yeah, that's what I want to pay $675,000 to hear. A load of crap. I mean, if we fall for her, I know Donald Trump's not perfect. You don't got to sit there and tell me he said dirty words. Now you're finding out all those allegations are crap too. His butler came out and said that People magazine woman's full of crap. And that other woman that worked for her said he was abusive to her. She wrote a glowing letter when she left to do her memoirs or whatever it was about how nice and kind and he was and how he did more for women than anybody else and more than she'd ever hoped for and lolly lolly. So, and both counts right there. And I would imagine it's going to come out the other 8 or 9 are going to be bullcrap too. That's what they do. Look what they did to Herman Cain. One of the women that said they were abused by Herman Cain lived in David Axelrod's building. I mean, you couldn't even find a woman from another place, so it doesn't look like, hey, neighbor, do me a favor, accuse that guy of touching you. It doesn't make sense. It's the same over and over and over. And if we keep falling for it, I mean, this time, if we fall for it, we're done. You know, our republic is falling. We're never going to see liberty and justice and freedom like ever. It's just going to slide downhill. I don't want to be standing in line like the Venezuelans. I mean, I feel sorry for those people. You sit around waiting 4 hours for toilet paper with machine guns aimed at you so you don't get out of line. I don't mean get out of the line. I mean, if you get aggravated, they'll just shoot you. That's what we might come to. So, I mean, we got to kind of prepare for it. But all I could say is vote for Donald Trump. Really, I mean, vote for Donald Trump. We can get rid of him in 4 years if he does a terrible job. But I don't think he's going to do things to hurt this country. If he's ineffective, he's ineffective. But he's not out to hurt the country. Hillary is evil. She doesn't care if she hurts this country. She has an agenda, and as long as that agenda goes through with her donors and her masters, her puppet masters, I mean, they're going to drag her corpse over the finish line if they can. That's what happens when you make a deal with the devil. The devil wants to get paid, and he don't care how you feel. So, that's all I really have to say for now. And I really wish Donald Trump the best of luck Wednesday. And hopefully, after that debate, I'll be able to gloat a little bit. So, all right, everybody have a good night. Hope for the best.